Welcome everyone. I'm Alexander Mihalcea, and today you're joined by Sandeep Gupta, founder and CRO of DesignX Studio. Thank you for being here.
Hi, thank you so much for inviting me. I'm excited.
Before we dive in, could you give us a quick overview of what DesignX Studio does?
Okay, so basically, DesignX Studio is a product experience design company. We design product for SaaS companies, fintech companies, and we are just not a traditional design company. We design the experience. When I say experience, experience means what the user are thinking, what is the user is going to take the action. Entire thing we are designing. So at DesignX, we do this thing.
Yeah, okay, that's really fascinating. And what inspired you to create DesignX Studio? Was there a specific moment or experience that sparked this journey?
Yeah, this is a bit personal story, I can say. There was someone who is very close to me, and the person got laid off from the company due to unnecessary reasons.
Yeah.
So that's why I thought, let me build a company where people go from their self, and we are not going to lay off anyone. So this is the only reason I can say to starting DesignX. Now we have reached 65 employees now, and 4 year of time frame.
Interesting, interesting. And for example, what was your background before starting this venture?
Okay, so basically, if I talk about the my background, so I'm a designer by myself. I design the products, and as my family business is also in designing, so I'm a designer by myself.
Okay, I see. So let's go back to when you first started. So, what major challenges or gaps did you see in the market that made you think this needs to be solved?
Okay, so if I talk about the challenges, so there's a multiple agencies around in India. I can say the millions of agencies, but everywhere, everybody just they are believing designing the graphic. The people think graphic designing is a product experience designing. They do not do product experience design. They just design the thing this UI is looking good, but they did not care about what button is saying, what is the call to action, what is so this is the major gap in the designing field. So I
Right.
thought, as I'm having an experience, I'm gonna fulfill this.
Okay, okay, makes sense. And for example, what aspects of human-centered design do you believe AI currently struggles to replicate?
Sorry, did not get you.
Yeah, so for example, what aspects of human-centered design do you believe AI currently struggles to replicate?
Okay, the one of the very basic things, AI run with the logics. Human does not have any logics. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I don't have any idea, but AI just only recognize the pattern, the existing database they have. So when a human design product and when AI design the product, there is a huge difference. AI design anything which is he is already having a data set. The data set he's going to recall and give you the output. But human, they do research on the human, like
Yeah.
what they are thinking when they first state, what they are going to do when they are happy, what kind of decision they are going to take if they have to make the payment, what is the thought process they have running in their mind. So yeah.
Okay, okay. And when you're working with Fortune 500 companies and startups, what key
Mhm.
differences do you see in how they approach design?
Okay, like if I talk about the startups, like in a startup, they generally avoid designing. They think design should be a secondary aspect. And at enterprise level, they morely focus on the design part. As I have worked with the largest manufacturing company in India, they're cloth manufacturing, but they said, Sandeep, I need pixel perfect, human perfect design. One. Number two, I'm working with one of a startup right now, and they are from the biggest college, the biggest college in India. But they just said, Sandeep, I just need design to be done quickly. I'm not ready to invest too much time on design. So they are like, yeah. So these are two different thing. But at the enterprise level, they know the value of design. Startup, they avoid the design, which is giving the result in a future. Their churn rate will increase. Their customer onboarding will be decline. Yeah.
Okay, okay, makes sense. So, walk us through how Design Studio addresses these challenges. What makes your approach unique?
Okay, we do three research. primary, secondary, and third. In a primary research, we talk to we talk to the customers, like who is going to be a customer of your product. And in a customer, we are going to talk to them who is having 0% tech idea. Number one. Number two, we do the secondary research. Secondary research, we use all the internet information like who is your competitor, the GPT thing, the DeepSeek. We do the entire research. After doing both of research, we create a MVP. Once MVP will be done, we do the UAT, usability testing. Once you working prototype will be ready, we'll share with the customers. We'll take their feedback as a research. Then we'll create the final product.
Okay, I see. So, could you walk us through how your process for ensuring the human element remains central in design solutions?
Our process is very simple. Like there is no science. We just do the research. Number one, if you have any kind of research, we do the research. Once research is done, we validate with our stakeholders, the product owners. Number two, number three, we design the information architecture. That means what will be the user flow, or what kind of actions user is going to take, how they are going to take. Thirdly, we design the wireframe. In wireframe, we design high fidelity wireframe. That means we create the entire structure to validate our research. Thirdly, we design the UI part. Fourth, we design the prototype. Fifth, we do the usability testing. Once working prototype will be ready, we'll share with the customers, we'll share with the stakeholder, we'll share with our in-house design team and other members to take their feedback. Once we get the feedback, we implement their feedback, then we'll launch the product.
Okay, I see. And for example, when you talk to potential clients, what's the biggest misconception they typically have about what you do?
Okay, this they think we just do graphic designing kind of thing. Like yeah, that this is looking very good. Sandeep, why you're charging for this thing as I'm going to do with this with GPT?
Yeah,
So this is the biggest thing I have ever had. In a morning, I was on a call with client. They said the same thing. Sandeep, I can do this with this GPT.
yeah.
Then I have briefed him then why this is not going to work and this will going to work.
Okay, I see. Also, can you share a specific success story of a client who saw significant results using your solution?
Okay, so I'll tell you, when I have started my agency, one of the largest care now, pay later company in India. Now, recently they have raised their funds. I was the person who is acting their product owner. Firstly, we have launched their product in buy now, pay later. But Indian government have put some regulation. That's why buy now pay later company has been closed. Then they have already raised funds. They have heavily invested. So like we have discussed in a table, and I said let's implement this thing in a separate manner. Then I have given them idea. Let's make this care now pay later like the for the patients. Then we have implemented we have just changed the business model, the approach, and the product feature. Buy now to care now pay later. Now they have raised $4 million 2 weeks ago, and I was the one who is responsible for building their product from zero to raising the funds. This is my biggest success story.
Interesting. And for example, what metrics or feedbacks do you see to validate that human-centered design is delivering better results than AI-only approaches?
Okay, so the one thing, the WhatsApp thing, I always try to design any product like WhatsApp. If I'll give you the example of India, in India, I'm a working professional. I'm a too qualified. I'm using WhatsApp. If you see, there is a Sabjiwala who is also using phone pay. Sorry, also using WhatsApp very professionally. So I'm trying to design product like WhatsApp only. That's it. And AI can't do like that.
Okay, I see. So, looking at the broader industry, what key trends are you seeing emerge now?
Okay, so like if I talk about trends, there is in a SaaS, I'm seeing in a SaaS, in a fintech, in these two industry, I'm seeing a lot.
Mhm.
potential in terms of designing, because every company is becoming a now SaaS company.
Okay, I see. And where do you see the biggest opportunities for human designers in AI enhanced futures?
Okay, in the in like 2 to 3 industry. Number one is any kind of retail business, e-commerce business, because there is a B2C customer are most of them. Number one. Number two, SaaS products. In SaaS product, people are spending too much time. For
Yeah.
example, we use Slack, we use Teams, we use Jira, we use Figma. Number third is a fintech. Number fourth is the healthcare. These 3 to 4 industries having a lot of opportunities in experience design, because they are directly interacting with customers.
Okay. Okay. And for example, how do you see AI and human designers best working together rather than competing?
Okay, so like in a design, there is a 2 3 things which is waste our time. Number one, writing the content, like UX writing, we say. So UX writing can be helped from the AI. Number two, the secondary research. Secondary research, we have to search on the multiple website, read the multiple applications, their UI, and the GPT and DeepSeek help us to the secondary research. In these two aspects, we can work together. And the third thing is the color thing. AI can suggest the best color patterns as per the human behavior.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And what skills should designers focus on developing to stay relevant alongside AI?
They have to think like a very normal human being. Very means without having zero technical skill, he has to design the product. Then he might be able to give the best product.
Okay. And about the client expectation, how has the rise of AI changed client expectations around design deliverables?
Okay, so like client has start expecting they need products within a 2 week. Number one, they need, like, if earlier they are paying us $5,000, they are expecting we can do in $1,000. So these are the things we are getting on a daily basis. But
Okay.
yeah, that's not impacted us lot because we have a valid reason to explain them. That's why we are charging a lot.
Yeah, I see. I see. And in your opinion, what do you think most business owners are getting wrong when they're trying to address this specific problem?
Okay, like if I talk about the businesses, you are talking about the industry or businesses?
Yeah, yeah.
Industry or businesses?
So industries.
Industries. So in industries, the most people are trying in a they who is building SaaS product. They are now hurry in putting AI feature a lot. But if you take the one of the largest bank, their customer satisfaction rate dropped by 50%. Recently, I have written a white paper on them as well. They have just lay off their 500 employees just to implement AI, but that just get backfire. Now they are rehiring people.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, okay. And what common mistakes do you see companies making when trying to balance AI implementation with user experience?
As I said, like company, as I have seen, as I talk to tons of like the product owners, the founders, they think they will launch product very fast, fail, rebuild, launch. But yeah, businesses does not run like this. I'm in the industry last 10 years. I have seen so many ups down. The Baiju comes. I hope you know about the Baijus. Byju's has grown like hell, gone like hell. ठीक है okay, so like this is the biggest misconception founders have, and they just try to avoid the design. They just try to put the features, but they just forgot users does not care about the features. They care about how easy access is their product. That's it.
Okay. And what advice would you give to business owners who want to stay ahead of these changes?
Just put design first, then feature.
Okay, okay. And as we wrap up, what's next for DesignX Studio? Any exciting developments on the horizon?
Yeah, now we are building a largest talent pool in SaaS domain. We have already taken more than 500 interviews. We have built largest pool. Now we are just going to launch our another talent pool product in next month.
Okay. And for listeners who want to learn more or potentially work with DesignX Studio, what's the best way to get in touch?
Just reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'm the chief of everything because every hiring is done by me. As I just want people who think like entrepreneur. So yeah,
Perfect, perfect. So thank you for sharing these insights about you, about your company, and about the whole story. And thank you for this amazing podcast session.
thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.